Hey guys, how's it going? Joester here. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. So this video is going to be mostly aiming towards the OLED TVs because I know I've seen a lot of people asking me questions like about, hey, should I upgrade to the new CX or the C10 OLED? If you already have one of this C9, is it worth to upgrade? Or maybe what if you have older OLED models, right? C6, C7, C8. Should you upgrade to the new C9 or the C10? So we're going to talk about that in this video. So if you're interested in that, welcome to the channel. I'm Joester and let's do this. Just gonna leave it like, oh, all right guys, so I've been using this TV for maybe about 2 months already and I love it. Every aspect of it, picture, black levels, for gaming, for movies, for anything. This TV has everything that you're looking for. And compared to other TVs like a Quantum Dot or maybe another LCD from, I have tried the Sony, VCO, TCL, Samsung, pretty much every other brand, and none of them compares to the quality of this one. Well, maybe QLED, but it's not still close to the black levels and colors of the OLED from LG. Now, I'm going to focus more on whether you should upgrade if you already have another older model of OLED, maybe a C6 or a C7, even a C8. Should you upgrade to the C9? Or right now the C10 is already available, so that's the biggest question. So I'm going to be straightforward to you guys right now. If you already own the C9, I don't think it is a big upgrade if you buy the new C10. Honestly, the picture quality from this TV, it's amazing. And OLEDs have always have similar picture quality up until the C9. I mean the C6 and the C8, C7, all those, they look great, they look good, but they always had some kind of problems. And they're not bright enough. For example, some of them, they have these ABL problems with the blacks are too dark and they're crushing the black level, so you don't get to see a lot of details in dark scenes. But the C9, LG just fixed pretty much everything. So another big difference for older models to this one is that this one has HDMI 2.1 output. So this is aiming more towards gamers. So if you're a gamer and you want to take advantage of those HDMI 2.1 features like auto low game latency, variable refresh rate, 1440p with 120 Hz of refresh rate, even 4K with 120 Hz of refresh rate, you will have it with this TV. And of course, EARC for if you are an audiophile, if you prefer sound with the highest quality available, this TV has everything, even Dolby Atmos. So when you're coming from older models, then yes, this TV is a must. Also the C10. But when you're coming from the C9 to the C10, you guys compare them side by side and you don't see much of a difference except for the processor. So the Alpha 9 Generation 3 processor has some improvements in picture quality, audio enhancements, but this TV has all those things too. So I've seen both. Now that I've seen this one in person, I also seen the C10 in person, even the 48-inch. I've seen it in person, and I can't see a difference. I can't tell you that yes, it's a big improvement, because maybe on paper it could be a big improvement, but in person there's not a big of a difference. So I wouldn't worry about upgrading my C9 to a C10, but still I want to try it because that's what I do. I review TVs and I share my experience with you guys, so I do want to try that, of course. But if you are thinking about buying that or making that upgrade just because it's the newest model, I don't think you should worry about. I don't think you should stress about spending more money on a newer model just because it has these little enhancements, which, like I said, they don't make that big of a difference. This TV has a lot of power and a lot you can still take advantage of. One thing that I do think is a big improvement, it will be if you really care about the 48-inch size. Now, this is going to be the first time that we'll see a 48-inch OLED TV slash monitor. That's the aiming, you know, they're trying to use this as a monitor. So if you really care about that size, which I think there's a lot of people who are interested in that size, then yes, you should not really upgrade, just buy another TV, the C10 with the 48-inch size. Now, about that size, and I think I've said this so many times before, 48-inch as a monitor is not a great size, to be honest. I have used a 43-inch size before, and 43 inch is a little bit smaller. I'm talking about 5 inches, you know, 48 inches, 5 inches bigger, and those 5 inches do make a difference. Trust me, ask your wife. 5 inches makes a difference. And what I'm talking about is not something positive, especially because when you use a monitor, you're sitting so close to it, about 2 feet, probably roughly about 2 feet away. So having such a big size in front of you so close, it is not good. It is tired, because your eyes are traveling from one side to another. It's just, imagine when you go to the movies and you're late to the movie theater, right? And then you end up sitting all the way in the front. That is the worst spot that you want to see. You probably want to see kind of like in the middle, you know, so your eyes are the same level as in the picture. But if you sit in the front, all you're seeing is just looking up, and you get tired of it. As a matter of fact, sometimes you get dizzy because it's so close to you. Well, the same effect happens when you have such a big screen sitting in front of you. So you might want to probably sit even further down, maybe 4 or 5 feet away from your TV slash monitor, which that doesn't make any sense, because the reason we are so close to that monitor is because you want to see more details and everything. But I think like having that such a big size is not ideal. It's just not practical. It sounds cool because it's the first time we were going to see an OLED in that size, but it's just not practical. You see, when you're playing a game, when you're playing a video game, you want your focus. Let's say that you're playing the new Call of Duty, right? You're focused on the game. Then you want to see maybe the map. Your eyes have to travel outside of that focus, and then by the time your eyes are moving around, you get shot. You have to stay focused on that. So that's the thing about having such a big size monitor. It's just not ideal for the distance that you're going to be playing around. So let's say that you're not a gamer, you are probably going to use this to edit your videos, right? So when you have that program open, it's the same thing. You're dragging pictures, you're dragging videos, you're dragging audio to the timeline, and that is a lot of movement that you have to do with your mouse, with your eyes. You're going to get tired. So the ideal size for me will be, perfect size will be 32 inch. And I said this so many times before, 32 inch is the perfect size for a large monitor, just because you can still use it in front of you, a couple of feet away. Even if you go back a little bit further, you still see everything very clear. So I wish they will make that size an OLED TV. That will be so impressive. That will be so amazing. But I don't think that's going to happen. The other benefit that I see from the 48 inch is just that everything is going to be like more compact. So there's going to be more pixels per inch. So what this means is that everything is going to look sharper. That's what I think it is. But having a 48 inch, it's so something in between that I'm not very excited about it, unless you really need this. You know, that is just my opinion, guys. That is just my point of view. Let me know in the comments below what do you guys think. But in the end, I feel like if you already have a C9, you shouldn't worry about upgrading. The TV, the price difference, it's $500. So this TV sells for $1,500 for the 55-inch version. Now the C10 55-inch sells for $2,000. Sometimes you might find it a little bit less, maybe $1,900. But if you go to Amazon, if you go to Best Buy, you will find it for $2,000. So that's $500 difference in price. I would just invest those $500 in an audio system. You know, like for example, I have the WiSA sound system, which is wireless speakers, and it costs around $600 right now, $600-700 on Amazon, and it sounds excellent. You know, you have 5.1 surround sound system. It sounds great. If you want to have your Dolby Atmos system, just spend the money on that. Those extra $500, you can buy a soundbar if you want. You can buy a nice surround sound system. I mean, I know the sound on this TV sounds great. It has Dolby Atmos and it does sounds really good, but it's not comparable to when you have an actual sound system. You know, your speakers or maybe your soundbar, your bass on the side. It sounds much better. So, in my opinion, in my humble opinion, guys, spend that money wise. You know, buy the C9 55-inch, save some money, and then get an audio system on the side, or maybe you get a brand new console, maybe a brand new PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X. I don't know. That is just my opinion, guys. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think? I'm so excited to hear about your comments. Let me know, what are you guys looking for when buying the new CX10 or the CX10 C10 48-inch? Why do you like that size? Or maybe just the new OLED or any kind of TV? Which TV is your favorite? Let me know. I'm Joester. I'll see you guys on the next one. Joester out.